Claire Debella is a governor of this lovely state of Connecticut. And she, at the beginning, is in the throes of a campaign for senator. She is at home, like in beginning of the pandemic, like everybody trying to juggle family, life, and work. Even if it was so technical and the eye line had to be so tight that you were like, would be having to look at for example, like an X on the matte box, like onto the camera, still the actors would be there in evidence so that you could feel everybody there and have the response of everybody there energetically. And even for like a lot of those reaction shots that we had, sometimes they were really to just like X's, but we were all there to support everybody's reaction. So a lot of those like were to like we all would have to go around and do our reactions, and we were just cheering each other on for these like amazing dramatic reactions. And I'm telling you, it felt like we were doing summer rep. Like it was just so freaking fun, just so fun. I love him so much, Leslie Odom. Leslie Odom Jr. and I also had been working as husband and wife animated show called Central Park, sing together and act together. And we had been doing that for like maybe a year and a half beforehand, and had never really, in animation, you never really meet the people that you're working with. So this was the first time that we had actually, even though I was like, So it was a dream to work with him. He is a peach. Love him so much. In the pre-production process, he was very collaborative and with Jenny Egan, our costume designer, who's brilliant, in terms of kind of finding who we were through the costume within the kind of, I guess, the instrument that each character is in the orchestra of the score of this piece. Like the first one, like everyone definitely has its own, every person has their own note that they're playing. And so we had a lot of flexibility within that. I really had to embrace the fact that it was beige all the time. I went in for the first fitting with Jenny and I was like, okay. Because I saw Kate's rack, saw Janelle's rack, and then I saw Claire's rack. And I was like, okay, it's gonna be a lot of cork wedges. Flats, not even a wedge. I wish it was a wedge. And I was like, I get to work with you and I get to wear a beige shift. You know what? It was comfortable.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, seen it right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted you've been gifted with the evil.